Saturday night for dinner, and I'm having two of the Morrison's fish cakes. They are, I'm trying to remember what's in them. I think it's smoked haddock, cod, salmon, and they've got a cheese sauce in them, and they're 2 cents each. So that's 4 cents in total. I'm having some of the Slimming World chips. This is the first time I'm trying the Slimming World chips from Iceland. I just ran in there because I knew I wouldn't be in the mood to stand and make a proper dinner today, although this is a good dinner. But make proper chips, Slimming World chips and everything. So I ran into Iceland and grabbed a bag. And I've also got some sweet corn. It's not speed, but it's what I fancy. It's what I want with this dinner. So all in all, it's 4 cents for tonight's dinner. And Ali's actually out for dinner tonight, so it's just me. Sunday night for dinner, and we're having homemade chicken burgers. We're not having a roast. What the hell's going on? Actually, we meant to have this last night. This is what I'd intended for last night, and I'd taken the chicken out and defrosted it, and then Ali actually went out for dinner. So the chicken breast needed used today. So all I've done is made like a panko breadcrumb with some seasoning and all that, and dipped the chicken in an egg and then dipped it in the panko breadcrumbs and plus seasoning. I just added all different kinds of seasoning in there. It's 4.5 cents for 25 grams of panko breadcrumbs. I didn't use that much at all, but I am going to count it as 4.5 cents just to be safe. I've also got a cent's worth of mayonnaise on there because I've got half a cent on the bottom and half a cent on top. So that's 5.5 cents. I'm keeping myself right here. And then a light cheese slice, which is 2.5 cents. So that is 6, 7, 8, listen to me counting, 8 cents in total for this homemade burger. It's fine because I haven't had any other sins today and I won't have any other sins tonight. So I'll end the day on 8 cents. Actually, it'll be 10 cents because I count 2 cents for my sweetener. And I've also made some lazy hash browns. I couldn't be bothered making the ones that I usually make. They take quite a lot of time and effort, and I've been quite busy today. So I just made some lazy ones just in the frying pan with grated potato and grated onion, and they kind of turned out looking a bit like pancakes, but they actually taste nice. I've done a little mini sample one, and they're completely sin free. There's nothing in them that's sinned. And then on the side, I think it's mostly half the plate, it's just over a third of the plate, I've got a side salad. I've got some mixed baby leaf salad, cucumber, tomato, beetroot, and just some sweet corn. Sweet corn isn't speed, but I like it in a salad. So what did I say? 8 cents in total for today's dinner. That's mine. And that's Ali's. He's literally got the exact same. Monday night for dinner, and we're having lardos lamb. This is my favourite meal that my stepmom makes. It is a dish that she recreated from a meal that she had when she was over in Greece, and she's recreated it really well. It's so good. But what I've done is I've just adjusted it slightly so that it's quite low sin. Well, it's not very low sin. It is 6 cents per portion, but I've adjusted it because I've been craving it recently and I just had to have it. And it's one of the dishes that I was like, I will never adjust that to make it Slimming World friendly because it'll never be just as good. And it won't be exactly as good. And to be honest, every time I make it, it's never as good as when my stepmom makes it. It's always better when she makes it. But like I said, I've been craving it, so I finally bit the bullet and decided to adjust it and make it Slimming World friendly. So it actually works out about 5 3/4 cents per portion, but I'm going to round it up to 6 cents just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. And because it is quite a rich meal, I didn't want to have too much with it, so I've just got some mashed turnip and some Brussels sprouts. There is half a cent's worth of butter buds in the mashed turnip and just some salt and pepper. So that's mine. And that's Ali's. He doesn't like Brussels sprouts, so I just gave him a couple of bits of cauliflower instead. Tuesday night for dinner, and we're having sloppy joes. The mince is sin-free, completely sin-free. And I've got some lettuce on the bottom of the roll there that you can't actually see. The roll is a wholemeal roll, which is my healthy extra B choice for today. I've got a tiny little bit of chips. I was just doing chips for Ali, but I made too much, so I need to have some for myself. I've got some roasted tomatoes there, just sprayed with Fry Light, and some salt, and a big pile of kale. It's huge. I think a third of my plate's just kale. I've just seasoned that with some chili garlic salt and Fry Light as well. So that's mine. It's completely sin-free. And that's Ali's. The only difference is the rolls. He's got a white roll, not that you'd know with the slightly burnt on top. Wednesday night for dinner, and we're having pesto pasta. It's 2 cents for the reduced fat pesto that I used in the pasta. I actually made 3 portions. I made a portion for me and Ali, and I made an extra portion for me to have for my lunch tomorrow, and I used 4 spoons in total, 4 tablespoons, and it's 1.5 cents per tablespoon. So that's 6 cents in total. Divided by 3 is 2 cents per portion. I've also got 50 grams of 50% reduced fat cheddar on top, which is 6 cents, or it could be a healthy extra A option, but I'm counting it in cents. So all in all, it's 8 cents for tonight's dinner, which is fine. I've only had 3.5 cents today so far, so I'm on it. I'm not going to have any more cents or anything else to eat after my dinner tonight. And my salad's just a typical salad. I've got some mixed leaves on the bottom, tomatoes, cucumber and beetroot. So that's mine. And that's Ali's. He's got, well, I didn't weigh his cheese for a start. That's what happens when I freestyle it. There's far too much. He's also got some bacon crispy bits on top of his salad, and I'm giving him a little pot of ranch dressing as well. Thursday night for dinner, and we're having a corned beef hash bake. It's 1.5 cents for 100 gram of the Prince's lean corned beef. So I've got 100 grams in there. I've also got an onion. Sorry, the corned beef and an onion is on the bottom. And then I've got a layer of beans. And then a layer of mashed potato on top, which doesn't have anything in it except salt and pepper and some onion granules. So 1.5 cents in total for our little corned beef hash bake. And on the side I've got some carrots and kale for speed. So that's mine, and that's Sally's.